Hi everyone! Previously, I reviewed a board game standing desk that ended up being the worst tabletop gaming product I've ever used. Its surface was too narrow, its card holder was illogical, and when you raised the desk, it made it impossible to see the game you were playing. I swore I would never use a board game standing desk ever again. But a few weeks ago, I got an email from Six at Global One Click that changed my mind. He said they've recently launched the Leband electric sit-stand desk converter, and at first glance, it looked like this product might actually be a thoughtful upgrade. On top of that, Six told me he's been subscribed to my channel for quite some time, and thinks the videos I make are interesting, professional, and engaging. It's good to know he reached out to me because he's a fan. Other marketers might have just seen that my previous standing desk video got over 30,000 views and then reached out to me without really watching it. So I'm glad that that's definitely not the case with Six. Anyways, I told him I'd do the review, and he sent this over. Now the first thing I noticed is that its play area is big and wide and has no trouble fitting games onto it. But unfortunately, that's where the good news ends, because even with all of its upgrades, this product is still just as dumb as the last one I reviewed. The big new thing with this desk is that it's electric, so you can just click a button and it will automatically rise up to its top position. While this seems like a big improvement, it actually completely ignores my biggest complaint from the previous desk. Once it's extended up, you are no longer able to see the game board. Yes, the use of electricity is very futuristic, but frankly, I don't care, and I don't understand why the standing desk scientists chose to innovate this feature instead of focusing on solving the glaring issue with their product. To add insult to injury, they've also included a wireless charger on the surface of the desk. I was initially incredibly excited about this, but after experimenting with a bunch of different minis, it finally dawned on me. Board games don't need to be charged. Most of them are made of cardboard and plastic, and those are both materials that don't require electricity in order to function properly. Yes, there are some games that require tablet or smartphone integration, but to use the wireless charging feature, they would have to be placed completely flat onto the surface. If you wanted to charge your device while playing, everyone would have to bend their bodies parallel to the desk and end up looking like some kind of confused dolphin. There are 2 USB ports you could use instead, but the wires end up constantly knocking over all your components. Now, the useless features don't end there, because they've implemented Smart Height Memory, where the desk will remember a specific height that you set and automatically rise to it. However, I personally find this feature to be extremely insulting and condescending. Most people are drawn to board games because of the way they make you use your brain, so it's incredibly insensitive for Global One Click to wrongfully imply that we're not smart enough to remember a simple height. Finally, they've also included a child lock, so you can make it harder for kids to operate the lifting mechanism. But this goes against one of board gaming's core principles: inclusivity. You see, I don't care if you're young, old, or middle-aged. You are welcome at my table. The fact that Global One Click went out of their way to include a feature that purposely discriminates against an entire group of people is absolutely horrendous, and if you ask me, they should be ashamed of themselves. All in all, I simply don't understand why companies are continuing trying to make board game standing desks into a viable thing. This is a product that nobody is asking for and actively makes the gaming experience worse. I sincerely hope nobody buys this, forcing Global One Click into declaring bankruptcy, dissolving as a company, and bringing dishonor upon their families for years to come.